January 6 riot investigation so far 3 years. Hundreds of imprisonment sentences. A mafia. Former President Donald J. Trump on January 6, 2021. About 3 years after attacking Capitol. Criminal investigation of the events of day continues. The prosecutors called interrogation rebellion as largest in history of ministry justice. And there is no doubt that it is wide with any measures. A few more people were arrested every week. As the month, approximately 1,240 people in connection with the attack were crimes accused crime for an unauthorized entry, misdemeanor, a calm conspiracy. Only 2 people were fully acquitted. 710 people claimed that they were guilty, and between them was found to guilty around 210 crimes, even though there was approximately 1,240 arrests from beginning of December. The person could only be half total indictments to open, although some cases have attracted attention throughout country, especially those who contain far-right groups such as Proud Children and Oath Guardian militias. Most of prosecution flew under radar. Only defendants and their families appeared in silent hearings. He helped to reveal story of how an angry crowd, which he continued with his lies in election, stopped democratic process for just a few hours. Most of the riot cases were solved more than 710 without guilty of the trial. From last update ministry Adalet December. Approximately 170 people were tried. Federal Regional Court Washington front a jury or just one judge, and majority them were convicted. As for the punishment, more than 450 people have been sent prison or prison. So far the longest. Proud Men's former leader Enrique Tarrio was sentenced to 22 years of imprisonment. The person was sentenced prison behind 10 years or more bars. The gang Heterogendi, who surrounded the building ultimately storms. Had people from women, husbands, spouses, fathers, sons, various races. And the roiling events on January 6 were usually brought together as an attack on Capitol. While the truth was that more than one thing happened. Some of people planned their roles in the attack for weeks, communicated citizens and emerged with weapons and protective equipment. He exploded, attacked officers his naked fists. One of the most common charges against the rebels is entering or remains in a limited federal building or reasons. With this count, more than 1,100 people faced. Approximately 450 people were accused attacking or blocking law enforcement officers in Capitol. And about 330 people were accused of blocking certificate election within building on January 6. However, Supreme Court has recently announced to see if it would be implemented on Capitol attack. It would review the obstacle burden. The ministry justice had to confront this series of behavior and adapt the accusations to the details each individual's actions. The prosecutors had to make challenging decisions. A person aggressive in Capitol should be accused of attack or less.